Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Hades. Yes, I will keep playing my only save file. I don't think I actually played any runs between this run and the last run. Go lie down! Oh, I have to do this again? What? Oh my god. Alright, skipping forward.
With the feeling that the brief...
Not only were you late,
Too lenient.
execute.
You editing your videos?
Why are you so...
Look, I do edit sometimes, but that was frustrating. Why did the game not save after I did this?
For that job anymore.
Come on. Anyways, okay, that's been done. I've already spent all of our stuff. We need more diamonds to be able to buy anything. Oh no, I'm saving the 5th diamond for the Erebus upgrade, aren't I? Well, in that case, let's just play a run. We'll use whatever... We'll use whatever the game wants us to use. Hey, Skelly.
Say, Skelly, how'd you get here anyway?
You know, just kind of zapped right in like Papa lets us do. Some of us sometimes. Why do you ask?
Papa?
I meant, how did you get to the realm of the dead in the first place? Lord Hermes whisk you to the entryway? Thanatos scoop you up, Charon give you a lift? What?
Oh, well, that's a little personal, don't you think, boyo? I don't like to talk about it much. So, if I could have a little privacy...
I get ground up into a paste and reconstituted in my destination.
Far greater gods than I once wielded you.
I think we were going to do an aspect of Hades run because I've never used the punishing sweep damage bonus. So we have to do a spin, which applies a damage weakness on enemies, which means that they take more damage. So we really do want to sort of open up with one of these spins whenever we can, and ideally even open it up with a spin into a dash. I think that gives you the most time to get in there because you can kind of get a little bit of distance on your swing. So we're going to try to do that whenever we can. Yep, we can also throw it and bring it back. All right, let's do it. I see no reason to change extreme measures because we still have to go through like 6 additional levels of heat. And I really like the extreme measures bonuses we have. I am kind of curious when you can add level 4 heat.
Again.
That might be a hard mode only. Hell mode, I think is what they call it. But at least for the time being, I'm perfectly happy just with what we got. Daedalus Hammer, please. Faster charge on your spin. Yeah.
Barapha grows stronger.
You can charge that really quickly, and I feel like this is what I need to really make this spin good. Damn, you're on Extreme Measure 3. Yeah, I've been playing Extreme Measure 3 for like the past like many runs, and I actually think it's quite fun because the new boss patterns are enjoyable but not overpowered. And it gives me a very easy way of getting heat and getting used to the cool new bosses, especially Theseus and the Minotaur. Yeah, let's go Zeus on this one. Like, it's actually an extremely large AoE too. And with the faster charge, and hold on, what was it? Faster charge and quicker cooldown, we can really throw that into our opening. That's gonna be our initiator. Then we hit him. Seems good to me. Actually, hold on. You can combo the sweep dash into a dash attack. That's lovely.
My brothers Hades and Poseidon once fought bravely by my side. You know that, don't you, nephew? We prevailed against the Titans and established law upon the earth. Your father then descended to the land of death, and we've not seen much of each other since.
He almost sounds melancholy there. Your attack emits chain lightning, your special causes chain lightning. It's actually a lot of chain lightning. Chat even says Zeus on the special is good. I had to think about it for a second. I gotta remember that the spin attack is not a special, that's your attack. So honestly, putting a little bit of bolt damage on that could be pretty good because it's just an extra 38 damage. I think, however, I would like to have Aphrodite on the special for raw damage as well as inflicting weak, which will stick around for quite a while because I don't need to apply the special that often. Sorry, no, on attack. That's what I meant to say, believe it or not. Right, the special is pretty good because you can throw it and bring it back. The cast being electric is also pretty good. Let's go for the special.
The Thunder God's might.
We can just throw it in to kind of clear out some weak AoE minions. Granted, we do that just by doing this, but I don't know.
Let's check on Master
We'll think about it. Completely forgot about the keepsake. That's why I like having the egg on as default. Let's break all these. How do you already have 2 dice rerolls? I bought one and then we picked up keys, which gave us another one. Gain a cast, more money, attack deals more damage. Oh, the attack dealing more damage, you have to do it. We've done money run in the past and another cast is really good. But I think I just want raw attack damage, considering that's gonna be a primary focus of our run, opening up with that spin.
Let's fight.
Especially in a situation like this where I kind of have free reign over the enemies while they're spawning in. Thunder Flourish. Special causes more lightning damage. Well, one day I'll use my special. Because I kind of want to.
Better stock up.
Mid-level shop. Mid-level shop with a Charon fight? Oh, I love to see it. It's hard to throw when I could just do this for more, like significantly more AoE, I feel. So, we're just gonna buy the HP. We're gonna talk to Charon. I can't give him any soda.
Hey, Charon, you're not angry with me after we had it out last time, are you? I mean, I figured since you gave me one of your loyalty cards, must mean everything's fine, but I'm just making sure.
He's like, Pah, that's in the past.
Well, that is a relief.
Thank you. By the way.
Hey, Charon, look at me.
He's doing it on purpose because he wants to fight him for the loyalty card. He knows! He knows that's where this is going. I love it.
You're just testing me here, right, Charon? I mean, when you place a huge sum of coin conspicuously within my reach, what do you expect me to do?
Don't touch my stuff.
Sounds good, mate. When I rob you from now on, it's just my way of saying, Charon, I would like to battle you to the death right now for a quick change of pace.
He knows.
Let's settle this like gentlemen, Charon.
Oh, that's just like a stun. That's also like 50 damage, which is a lot of damage. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Where are you? This feels like a bit of a ranged fight, honestly. With how much damage this guy can inflict. He's hit me twice, he's hit me 3 times, and I've already done Death Defiance.
Not finished.
I'm actually starting to believe that this might not be worth it. I suppose. Oh my god, his range is insane! It could also just be that the last time I fought him doing this, I was just absurdly overpowered and had like good range and everything. Oh, he's on that side. Nope. Jesus, we're probably gonna lose this run now. Oh my god. The problem is I don't know what direction that swing is gonna come in from. Yeah, let's make the fight harder. Does it always go from the right into the left? I mean, if I can... If I can kill him and get the loyalty card, at the very least, we can like make up for our mistake on the run by buying Death Defiances or getting lucky and finding Death Defiances, but I think this was a mistake.
Oh, no.
Could you just not kill me, Charon? Maybe what I should be doing is just trying to time my dodges specifically to avoid his high damage attacks. Oh god, the stun. That was wrong. This phase actually seems easier than the first phase. Maybe I'm just kind of getting familiar with it. I'm down to 13 HP. Wave. Another wave? Nope, one of these. Last phase, which is the hard one. I'm dead. All right, well, so he has an insane amount of health. He does an absurd amount of damage. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he hits for 40 and 50 with every one of his attacks.
Lost himself a customer.
I kind of hate it. I'm just gonna go straight into the run again. Same weapon too. That's really unfortunate because I really love the Daedalus upgrade that we had. My God, he is absurdly difficult.
Back, huh?
I am back. We died to
One
Charon.
more time.
I really like his loyalty card, but
Lady Artemis.
that sucks.
Hey, that's the attack.
It is a spear. Special stronger with a chance of doing critical. Cast seeks foes, dash strike does more damage. I do like dash striking a lot, but let's give ourselves a better special. Gives us a little bit of range that we can use for right now. Charon is a real final boss, Hades who? I mean, it's only the second time I fought him, so I imagine hopefully I'll get better as time goes on, but he is absurd right now.
Okay.
Deadly Flourish. Well, I'll take it. And we're gonna continue to upgrade Deadly Flourish, I suppose. That might have been a fishing ding. If so, I somewhat apologize.
Gods grant me strength.
But also at the same time, whatever. Let's get another reroll here. Now I'm wondering what our conversation is gonna be. It's like, I'm sorry for stealing from you. Maybe don't kill me next time though? I'm just using the spear the throw right now because it's like the best attack I have. Let's get some more health. Alright, you know what? Just give me the backstabs. You know what? The dash attack is good, but I suppose it does have a lower damage output, doesn't it? Maybe with the spear it has a lower damage output. Oh, whatever, you got me for 3. Darkness. I will take darkness. You know what we also may want to do? We might want to fight Charon after the first zone. Like, we don't have to fight him in Tartarus. He's probably not getting stronger floor after floor. Why not fight him in Asphodel? Or even Elysium, but I think that's a little bit too late. Yes. Don't forget to spin. Spin who?
Bite this.
Bite this.
The knucklehead.
All right. He doesn't have a bag.
No hard feelings about that whole battle to the death thing last time, right, Charon? Especially since you absolutely demolished me. I was just messing with you, you know that, right? Always appreciate your sense of humor, mate.
Damn. You deal critical damage to a foe. Foe nearby is marked. It is pretty good. It's also
The might of the huntress.
rare. I'll take it. There was no bag. I'm extremely disappointed. I guess maybe we have to get further in a run or something to make the bag reappear. Maybe that's not how that works. Would love a crit at some point. There we go. It's kind of funny to see how the crit mechanic actually works like that. You have to hit an enemy, and then it'll move to another enemy, and then you gotta follow the crit pointer. Jesus. Your attack inflicts doom. After slaying a foe, your next attack special deals more damage when you take damage, inflict doom. Let's go for Battle Rage. I actually really like that ability. Straight up. Spin. I'm not gonna spin, I'm just gonna throw my freaking spear. Here you go. There you go. I spun, and then I still killed him in one shot. This is no longer a spin build, that's the thing. Until I get upgrades on my primary attack, we have super high damage thrown spears that kill enemies in one hit. There's literally no point in doing the spin attack. I will do the spin attack. I was doing it on the last run. This is not that run, though. That's what you gotta know. That's what you gotta figure out. That's what you gotta think of. That's what you gotta realize.
Let's try it.
Come forth, wretches,
And cast.
stop this meddler.
Admittedly, I should have been casting on the fight against Kayron. I will fully admit to that. That was probably a big source of damage that I was neglecting, because if I stuck him, then we would do more damage with our normal attacks anyways. So yeah, should be using the casts. Why am I not using him here? Because he's dead.
Every time.
Cheers, Father.
It's a way to apply a buff. I know. Look, I know what the spin attack does, chat. I will use it when I fight enemies that won't die in one throw. That's what you gotta realize. If an enemy dies in one special, what does it matter if I do this?
I understand the hunting goddess.
Yeah, I do have Artemis. Afterwards, you deal more damage from behind. Your cast does more damage. Your attack does more damage. I really like casts. We'll get better casts, so let's stock up on the casts now so we can get them later. Give juice to Chaos. I'll have to give her her juice in the future. Right now, I'm focusing on giving my nectar to like my dog, maybe Dusa or Achilles. I want to max out individual characters first before I start generalizing. Because I want to see what happens when you max out characters, you know? There you go. There's your spin. Happy now? I have 3 of those stones, by the way. Garbage. Nectar or HP? Jeez, honestly, give me the HP. All of our boons are like super rare tier, so I actually feel like there's no point in upgrading them. Oh no, Abe, make sure to use your shut up. I know how to respond to my chat. Quiet, you. Oh, I should not have stood on that trap. There you are. Oh my god, fine. I took 25 damage I shouldn't have had to take. I can't go to a shop with 125. If I had 150, I would. Not 125. Just popping in to remind you to update the game to Hades. I did not do that. Thank you for the reminder. That's a good reminder. Prof. Alchem, thank you very much. Hold on, hold on. There we go. I always forget that. Your attack, your special, for up to 200% base damage, minimum range reduced. Minimum range reduced. I do like the massive spin for applying that debuff, but if it's a debuff and we're going to be using our special for the most part, then wouldn't we just like hold special for up to 200% base damage, minimum range reduced? I mean, if it crits, it's doing a lot of damage.
Extra pointy.
It's also not that long of a charge, which is pretty sweet. With our crits, plus 200% damage, we could do 1,000 damage right now.
So,
Hi, girls.
you really must like pain an awful lot, Red Blood. Or maybe it's just me.
This is a small arena.
You see, Electo? Turns out we do have a common interest after all.
Did you just... Don't you ever compare yourself to me again, you trash. You want more pain? I'm happy to oblige.
I mean, I just played some Gungeon. I think I like pain. You know what? There's your debuff. Don't stand on the trap, please. That's fine. You hit me once.
How's this?
I don't know. How is this? I'm hitting for 600 on crits. Honestly, I would have expected that to be a little bit more. Oh my god, please stop running into the traps.
Here. Stay there. How dare you?
All right, that worked pretty well. Oh,
She won't like this. Titan blood.
at least we lived. What? Oh, that's my spear. For a second, I was like, what is this? A new pickup? A new consumable? No, it's just my spear. Oops.
Did you enjoy the stint in Tartarus?
I may have. What do we want from the shop? You know what? Give me the money so I can go fight Kayron again. And then let's not get anything from that.
Should I take the trade?
We could get rid of a lot of stuff, but I kind of like the abilities we have. Even Hunter's Mark is okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this.
Going up.
I would fight Kayron if he showed up, though. I will. I want to kill him, and I want to get his membership card, and I want to practice fighting him. Even though he's going to murder me. And it'll be real sad.
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
I do like Hermes. I would also like, hopefully, to get rid of my my negative. No spoilers if there's mechanics of this game I have not been introduced to. I'll figure it out as time goes on. I don't want to be spoiled.
The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Finally, we got rid of that boon.
Happy to be in the area, boss. Seeing as the mortal folk up here keep dying off, and someone's got to bring their souls down to your domain now, don't they?
I died to Kayron, does that count? You move faster, hold cast to fire rapidly. One day I'll actually use my casts. I really should do that like right now.
Looks like a good spot. Not quite.
I was not paying attention. I didn't force myself to pay attention the way I should. Oh, it's another cell. I don't need more money. We have enough cash. We'll go to a shop as soon as we can. Also, Balu Bear Hiller, welcome. How you doing?
It's him.
I have returned. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Let's do it, Thanatos.
Come, riches, and be returned to dust.
Or I'll slay you instead if you prefer.
Dead.
Instead of getting turned to dust? Yeah, which would be better? Should have not used my primary attack. I mean, I assume one day I will get a An upgrade I can put on my primary attack? I don't know what to get for it though. At this point, I might just go for like Ares. Just so I can apply Doom in an AoE and then just use my throw.
Hang on to this for me.
Thank you. Hello?
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
Listen to me. I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home, voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now, and I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Fan, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
You don't have to do anything of the sort. You have no idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
It does seem like
Typical.
he's led a relatively sheltered life, let's say. Oh my god, I have no boons. Are we really gonna go fight Kayron or try to fight him again? I'm gonna try. I love the idea of trying to kill this bastard.
Place here, huh?
He doesn't have his thing. I guess we gotta like do a run before the bag will show up again. I'm so disappointed in you.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Damage per fountain. So we'll get 8% damage over the run. Call inflicts hangover. Festive fog. Festive fog is actually not that bad. It's a low tier festive fog, but I think I'll still take it. So I have a cast, so I can actually use it. We could have also waited because we are going to get another Dionysus boon here.
Mind if I join the fray, witches?
This might be a call for trying to stack some debuffs. Also maybe a call for... Actually... Turns out maybe this is what I need. Just use your primary attack a whole bunch. Just breaks all their bullets.
Hello there,
Alright.
Dionysus.
This is pretty easy.
Hey again as ever, Zag. Now you...
Hey! Dino Man. He calls me Zag, I'll call him Dino. Oh man, I like this. I really do like premium vintage.
To my health.
Deadly Flourish. Leveled up once. Our throw does even more damage. No reason to use anything else. Oops. Oh, and we're gonna get upgraded future boons too. I don't see a need to upgrade the boons that we have.
Hey, you.
Hey, you?
Aw, for me? Really, Your Majesty? This will be perfect for my latest recipes.
Baloo Bear, hello, welcome. Thank you for the... Well, I already said hello, but thank you for that sub for 13 months. Am I planning to 100% this game? I don't know. Maybe. I plan on playing it for the near future.
You know, of all the souls I've ever met, I feel like you put this stuff to the best possible use.
Hey there, hun. So what do you think? Pretty good tune, right? Don't know how come everybody doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time. What's not to like?
It's a beautiful song. Even though you're angry with him, Orpheus, I mean, you're always singing still.
Oh, it's not Orpheus's song. You kidding me? This one's all mine. He always did like going on about how I'm his muse. Well, that's because I wrote half his songs for him. Bet he didn't mention that, did he?
Well, not exactly in those words, but Orpheus can be a little hard to pass.
He can be a little hard to tolerate. A quality I hope isn't going to rub off on any of his mates. I should get back to practicing. See ya.
Steam even says you're talking to Eurydice. Really? Steam? You're betraying me. Yeah, future boons, please.
Sure thing.
I think the thing about
Thanks so much.
100%ing a game like this is that you have to play through literally hundreds of runs in order to get all of the levels of heat. To me, that just feels like too much. I don't know if I can play through hundreds of runs of Hades. But for the time being, I'm definitely invested. Got him.
More to fight.
Whoop! Look, I know there's no place for the crit to go. I'm still critting you. Oh, yes. I know there's another shop, but we have to go Hermes. Like 100% in Gungeon? Yeah, something like that. No pots? That's okay. Hermes? Thank you. Hold Cast of Fire rapidly. I do like that with Festive Fog. Your attack being faster. I think your attack being faster is just what you would like, though. Just anything that outputs more damage, and then hopefully that'll also affect the charge rate of the spin, although probably not. I don't know.
Bone Hydra, if you understand me, menacingly hiss.
I'm surprised he didn't say, I think he heard of me.
Die.
Does take a little while to charge the throw. Still's pretty good. And I definitely appreciate the extra damage. You know what I like about this punishing sweep? You can hit multiple enemies with it. Just get in there. It's a nice way of just applying the status effect to multiple creatures. I should have just not been there.
What now?
What now, brown cow? Well, this is a little awkward. It would be nice if there was like some place to stand. At some point, I think you just gotta say, well, I'm taking damage. I just gotta like accept that I'm taking damage here, here, or here. And I suppose as long as you don't, you know, die, a little bit of damage is acceptable. Don't go into the freaking lava, though. Here we go.
And clear.
And clear. I like that. I never noticed that the boat comes to you when you finish a zone.
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
Should I change things up?
It did. 0 damage the first 4 times you take damage. I think I'd actually just like a boon. I would love a Poseidon dash. I'd also love an Athena dash. Demeter dash. That's 5 diamonds. You're right, I can upgrade some stuff with that 5th diamond. Healing from broken urns. Deal more damage to distant foes. I'll just take this, just more damage. Yeah, sure, more damage. You know what, give me a reroll on this. I would like a Chaos Portal. All right.
Closer.
I still have 2 more of those rerolls, that's okay.
For all his faults, Father
Nothing.
did make this place look good.
So I think we want Aphrodite primary attack. Because I need something on my primary attack. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get, but since we've got Aphrodite in our future, it seems like the best thing to do. Also need more crits. Yeah. Don't know what I was expecting there. I took a Daedalus Hammer primary attack upgrade, didn't I? No, I took that scared the crap out of me. I took a Hermes attack, didn't I?
Ooh, good.
Ooh, good. Dash weak, foes are slain weak, HP ups are worth more.
How about some other boons instead?
Foe slain, attack, yeah, okay, give me the attack.
Beautiful.
Fish. Because now, that primary attack does a lot more damage. Thank you. I'm not gonna waste another fish. This fish is mine. Nectar. Only exit? Sure, I'll take it. It's a random upgrade. Now, 1,000 damage on a crit is like, it's a lot of damage, but that's what I want out of all my crits. Not just the random thousands that I seem to get sometimes. Oh, whoops. I do hate that when you get hit, you lose your charge, but it makes sense. Otherwise, maybe charge attacks would be just like a little bit too strong. If you could just always charge it up and hold it. I guess that's what sturdy is for.
Some of Charon's wares. Phew. How bad could it be?
We're only down 1 HP. Why are we down 1 HP? I thought I was gonna heal to full off of that. I'd say this seems like an opportunity to do the spin, but I feel like the spin is just gonna miss a lot because of their shields. Should probably still do it though. Ah, we gotta kill this guy first. What? Didn't even see him.
Fools.
From about hello, welcome. How's it going? Long time no see. All right, we're good there. Sorry, Charon, maybe later. Unfortunately, even if they give me the chance of fighting Charon, I think it's a little bit too late. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Just in time.
He killed his friend! You idiot. Hate these bomb chews. There's a good crit. Definitely a little weird with the moving crit. You kind of have to focus on two enemies. But it still helps you output a lot more damage than you otherwise would be able to. I'm starting to realize. Yeah, I'll go for 2 boons. Does Mark increase the damage that crits do? No, it only increases the likelihood of getting the crit, I believe.
How thoughtful.
Reduce damage by foe. What is with the text? Damage versus weak. More susceptible to damage. Or just lower, take less damage. Take less damage seems pretty dope.
Oh, come on, sir.
So that's
Dino,
the way it is,
look.
then.
I will always pick Aphrodite
him, I
over
guess.
you. I hate to say it, except not really. Because let's be honest, it's Aphrodite we're talking about here.
Damn, he's recovered.
You gotta remember, my primary attack actually does like a decent amount of damage now. Oh, come on, that hit me. Dino hit me. I guess you do have the spear, huh? Move! I got stuck in the corner. Again. It's okay, I got him. He's stun locked. There we go.
You know what, man? Just forget.
You could have sworn marked increases crit damage. It increases the probability of getting a crit substantially. Don't need it. Damage resistance, festive fog. I should actually use that one of these days.
Let's liven things up.
I'll show you. Marked critical chance, plus 59%. So basically, when you have that critical mark on an enemy, you would hit them, you get a crit. You hit another enemy, you get a crit. You go back to the first enemy, you get another crit. And you kind of just change your focus back and forth whenever that crit moves. It's actually pretty sweet. You can increase the damage of your crits, but there's a special ability that does that.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, Short One. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't we? Perhaps I could interest you in a fine bottle of nectar. Ambrosia, even.
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and square.
Zagreus is such a cool dude. It's a shame that his bro is just like utterly insane. Nah, you got me. Fair and square. Fair and square. I was gonna say, could you stay there for a second? Don't know how to get you to turn into this. It's a bit of a problem.
I think not.
I'm really liking the punishing sweep though, as a bit of a like fire and forget. So I just gotta hit a unit with it and then I can just kind of ignore him. Crit for 230 damage. It's not a good crit.
Enough, Short One.
Stream lag?
I guess I win this round.
It's back. Sorry about that.
In the name of Hades.
I don't know. Weird internet.
Boom
Your attack
for
is
boom.
stronger. This crit damage replaces your Heartbreaker's strike. I think I like that weakness though. Now your critical effects dealing more damage is pretty good. Critical effects versus armor is very good for dealing with crowds of armored enemies. I'm gonna take that immediately. But hey, the stream hasn't died. Yeah, not yet. I guess my sweep can't crit. The only thing that can really crit is my whoops. My throw. But ideally I'll like hit him with the throw, apply a crit, get the mark, hit another enemy, apply more crits.
Earning my keep.
That would be sweet. Money or HP. I would kind of like the HP. Reduce damage, weakness, move speed, plus 30%. Did I take that instead of the primary attack? I thought I took the primary attack. We get a lot of money in the next zone. Let's just go for the HP now.
Hi there.
Hi there. I mean, against these units, I like already get through their armor in a single crit anyways, but for future units, for future fights, seems like a good thing to have. It's 898 damage crits, and I wasn't even fully charged either. This is pretty good. Tough room for gems. I mean, I guess we'll do it. I don't know what we need gems for. I think we're done with all the non-cosmetic upgrades. This should be pretty good for breaking through the armor of these guys. Yeah.
One's regenerating.
Nah, it's not regenerating.
What else?
Hate to tell him, he's not regenerating. Please? Please go away? Please leave me alone? Taking a little bit more damage than I would like, but I'm still not really even a big fan of the run that I've constructed. The run I've constructed is I sweep them and then I just start throwing my crap at them. I mean, guess it's kind of working, but it's not as good as the Heartbreaker bow run with aspect of, I forget. You're good. Also, one day I will remember to use Festive Fog, don't worry. Man, chaos is good, but I think we should go either Daedalus or shop. I'm gonna go Daedalus, because we are about to fight the boss. I don't know what happens if you go chaos into the boss fight. Maybe you go chaos into either a Daedalus or shop.
To fix up this spear.
Special hits up to 7 foes, dealing plus 30% base damage for each. Chain Skewer. We gotta do it.
Let's go, Varatha.
It's got like a bounce on it now. It's weird. I didn't see the bounce. I'm just insinuating it's gonna be a bounce.
Ready yourself, Asterius, my friend, for our
yeah, he's here.
I don't understand this place at all. How is it you're still champion after all this time? After losing repeatedly and often, I mean.
What would you know of it? There's more, much more to being a champion than empty victories. It is a way of thought, a bearing, a certain dignity which you shall never have.
I also don't have... Oh, right. I also don't have a chariot with a machine gun. Guys, I remembered Festive Fog.
You shall be imminently overrun, I can assure you.
How do you avoid the pillar? I mean, I know he probably just avoids it. He's not being an idiot about it, but like still. That's like an important part of my damage output is that you hit the frickin' pillar so you don't hit me.
Useless.
Yeah, you.
I shall scour you from this place. Fiend, who taught you such
Is he getting harder? He has a rocket pack on his armor. I'm just noticing that he has a rocket pack on his armor.
Is it not?
I'm letting him get way too close. I ran into the chariot.
Well, blast.
I really wish that the crit would happen on the back shot.
You're next.
Suffer, fiend.
Because if it happened on the back shot, I would get a
So,
backstab.
monster, you think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory? That's it, fiend.
I guess I can just, you know, hit him. I don't have to throw my spear all the time. I knew it. I knew it. This guy is slightly annoying to hit with the spear. I gotta like try to hit him by anticipating where his movement's gonna be. And yet, it like the auto lock on is making it lock on to him.
Not ready to admit defeat as yet.
Very annoying.
Oh, I just completed the repairs. Goddess Athena, lend to me your strength.
I guess they're testing me.
You?
Sorry, Athena, sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off. Whew. At least we got it.
What a loudmouth. I'll just help myself.
Also, thank you! One Shade, who's my friend, who's happy.
Supportive Shade.
Hello, supportive Shade. I wonder if I'm gonna get more supporting Shades. I want one day the entire arena to be my face instead of his.
Word with our king, Theseus.
More damage at range, huh? I mean, I kind of want to level it up because it's just a new keepsake. Restore up to 111? Yes.
In the bag.
What's in the bag? Unfortunately not Charon's gold. It doesn't sound like it should be Charon. It should be like Sharon. Sharon. Not Sharon.
Fishing point there.
I will do a fishing point. Oh, you know what? I think I might even buy the anvil, honestly.
Right there.
I'm not like particularly...
Just a cup.
Just a cup. Not particularly like... Not particularly invested in charged skewer or chain skewer. Ah, maybe we shouldn't get the anvil. I mean, I guess we got a couple of good stuff. You got a bag for me? No bag. Be an awful place for there to be a bag. Let us get the upgrade. Oh, what the heck? I threw it at a wall and then it bounced. Maybe I'm not supposed to throw it directly at the enemies now. My special. Oh no, I can still hit one enemy with it. Okay. Would be nice if you would stop trying to hit me, laser. This is such a weird build. Do the anvil just because you never do roll the bones. I feel like if I would do it if I had a better reason to. I actually do like having the charge skewer throw that also bounces around. Maybe I'll still do it anyways. Maybe we'll wait until the end of the floor. I'll try to get a feeling for whether or not the run actually does work. And then right before we fight our dad, I'll swap it out.
Can't quite get acclimated to this smell.
That was a good crit that knocked out all of his armor.
My reward.
Seemed pretty good. We also need a call still.
I brought you keen-eyed Artemis, who, in her focus on the hunt, has not developed social graces suitable enough to come to you herself.
Social graces, she says. Going about like that. I'm sure you know that I can find you when it's necessary, Zagreus. Though how to get away from Aphrodite, I have no idea.
Oh.
Critical hits do even more damage against weak foes. Yeah, okay. You got me. I'll take it. Fair enough. Seems like it'll be pretty effective. Do it, you coward. Maybe later. Right now, I have no reason to save up for Death Defiance. Let's just buy another one of these.
Just what I need.
Damage reduction plus 12%. Call that does damage on max charm. Dash weak. I think I'm actually gonna take Dash weak. Specifically because now I have a couple of different ways to apply weak, so if I don't hit him with the left and I'm just throwing it, I can still like dash around enemies and maybe get them applied. Because I would like to get that extra crit damage against weak now, and I want to make sure that gets applied.
Poisoned again.
Yeah, I am like massively poisoned. Whether or not that'll work, I have no idea, but we'll see. I also don't know how values like that are calculated by the game. Is it 50% on the end damage, or is it just like 50% on top of the 300%, so it's 350% damage crits instead? I got no freaking idea.
What's in the pool this time?
Restore a little bit of health. Upgraded rarity on a boon. Give me both of those. I left my spear behind. Oh no! You love the massive damage against armor on crit. So good. I mean, that's a 2400 value crit. It's 1,000 crit. That's pretty good. Something I'm realizing though, the fact that this has chain bouncing, it's actually in some situations a bit of a negative. By the way, we did that in like record time. In some situations it's negative because I'm not able to get the back shot.
Passageways.
I throw my spear, it bounces around, and as a result of it bouncing around, I can't just like throw it, or I can't recall it and hit the back of the enemy. A room like this is real nice though. If you got Vicious Skewer instead of chaining, you would have had my ideal nuke build, says Connie. My ideal nuke build is bow, special goes to where your attack last was, and then you just obliterate everything. Because that was an insanely overpowered run, and it was amazing. Also, my ideal nuke build is nukes, aka gun build. I think I'm good there. Full health. Doesn't the bounce have increased damage? You're right, it does have increased damage. Jeez, no crits, huh? Which I guess is good for certain fights. Like, there's no safe place to be here. Look, it ain't gonna get any safer. I eliminated his armor like instantaneously. That's what I love to see. No, just die. Thank you.
Okay.
I hate seeing these guys be slightly immune to my damage as they were getting spawned in. That's okay.
All set.
Critical effects deal even more damage. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical plus 4%, or your call is critical arrows. I mean, just critical damage up.
Every strike count.
Let's make every strike count, which is actually not true. We want every critical strike to count for more.
A moment's rest.
Every strike counting is not what this is going for. That was pretty good, though. Distant memory, rank up. Oh! Deal 20% more damage to distant foes. Hallelujah. Resist some damage from nearby foes' attacks. It says nearby, I don't know what that means. After slaying, your attack or special deals more damage.
Won't be needing that.
We're not going to be needing that on Dad Fight, so I think we can get rid of it at this point. It is nice, but I don't think we're gonna miss it necessarily at this point. A little late for that. It also never really ended up being like a particularly important part of the build, I feel. It's not like the nuke functionality of the gun, which is just amazing with that.
A Sata sack.
Just as GT Quirk says, I'm surprised you haven't hit the sack yet.
Refreshing. I can leave or explore more tunnels.
Yeah, Connie in chat also has the same question. I wonder what distant and near means. I wonder too. I wonder too. What? Okay, I gotta admit, I do love watching the spear just bounce around without hitting anything for a minute. That was pretty sweet. By the way, should probably use my cast at some point.
What about these?
Special deals more damage for encounters. That should work. That should carry over to the Dad Fight. I mean, I'll take it, right? More damage is more damage. Gotta love these easy rooms, man. It helped that he stood on the trap for 2 hits, I think. Hopefully we get to keep this bonus for the next room, by the way. I'm not entirely certain we will. Certainly hope so, though. Alright, he's dead. I like watching him get killed from a distance. Don't throw your poison at me. Instead, die, please. It's a 1200 damage crit at the end there. It's pretty good. Attack deals more damage. Dash deals more damage. Take less damage in fog. Look, one day I will remember to use the fog. I don't know why I'm not remembering to use the fog. I guess I'm just so concentrated on using my thrown spear.
Chow time, boy. Are you hungry? Should come in useful.
Dash, resist, critical effects deal even more damage. Yeah. Ah, screw it.
What's it going to be?
Lost charge skewer, got breaching skewer and triple jab. Your attack strikes 3 times in a spread. And then breaching skewer, more damage against armor. Well, I mean, it's actually not that bad, and now I don't have to worry about the charge anymore. I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of a wash though. More damage against armor is going to be nice on the elite enemies that we spawn during this fight. Otherwise, you know, I can throw the spear faster now without having to charge it, so it's like, okay. I still want to fight Kayron again, though. I would like to try to fight him.
Understand.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
No dad fight? Also, I wonder if that is Extreme Measures level 4.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious?
Go. Before I reconsider.
Okay. No boss fight this time. I wonder what would happen if you struck him in the back. I'm gonna follow the plot though. But if you hit him first, I wonder if he would attack you as well. I'm willing to bet he'd attack you. No Extreme Measures 4, he has... Don't spoil it!
Zagreus,
should put that in the
Mother.
in the actual, like, stream title.
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way. Not something...
Join you?
Oops.
But... wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Kayron! Buddy! Sorry for all the stealing.
Kayron?
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the
Boat.
River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Wait, isn't this Eurydice and Orpheus?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
It's definitely not the end. But they decided, you know what, you played enough. We need to get our credits out at some point. The original Grease, by the way, hello, welcome, how you doing? That one comedian, hello as well. It's not the end, but it is definitely credit time. We still have to figure out who the last person is we have to give. We have to just meet. We still haven't met someone in the House of Hades or beyond. I was thinking it might be Persephone if she ended up coming back to the House of Hades. That might be the case. I also find it a little weird that we went to Tartarus and no, that was the Styx. Now we're in Elysium, then we're going to go to Asphodel. And I suppose we'll also have Orpheus and Eurydice. I don't know. Look, I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation. I should actually pay attention when they pronunciate it in the game, but I'm curious if they're gonna move, you know, if Orpheus is gonna go down into Asphodel, or if Eurydice, there you go, is gonna go to the House of Hades, or maybe they'll just meet up or have me ferry messages, or maybe Orpheus is gonna be in a good mood now. I don't know. Beware the old blood.
We're here.
We're here.
At the beginning of the game.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates!
You could just say that in the name of Hades. I mean, I'm accepting messages. Surely I would also be able to open doors. In the name of Hades, open the doors!
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone.
Cerberus. I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. the Queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there in the Underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days, but it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the Underworld.
Why did you have to say it? Admire.
I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
God, he has big hands. I'm in Dad's room. He still has a closet full of capes. We got a lot of people to talk to. I can also go in whenever I want now. That's pretty swell.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the Underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Thank you. It's mine as well. Hey, Dusa, here's some more of this really, really good nectar for you. Please keep up the wonderful work, and more importantly, keep being your wonderful self.
I'm really very flattered, Prince, but I've just been so busy lately that I haven't even had a chance to try the last bottle you gave me, so you want this back? Maybe for someone else?
Please, it's yours. Besides, you must have some time off coming up when you can enjoy it, don't you?
Oh, I mean, maybe I do. I think maybe I do, except nobody's told me anything about that. And besides, there's so much work to do around the house still. I just can't leave everything like this.
Well, you enjoy, all right?
I can't talk to her. She's gone.
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in Underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than. Yushai's doing all right.
It is something that he's pretty good at.
Painting where I asked.
Yes.
Yes, Dad. She is the last person I can give drinks to.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
She's the last one, others of note. And she's also the last person to give me a keepsake.
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment, I have something for you too.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
The Palm Blossom. We'll check it out.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Also.
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, here.
You owe me nothing, certainly not this. And I've nothing to give you in exchange. But fine, I'll honor our custom. Give it here.
You're welcome, Father.
You're welcome, Dad.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh?
Regain access to the administrative chamber. We're gonna do that, but I really want to do this Erebus gate first. This can wait.
I like the sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen.
Go
I want these new
practice your
gates.
declaiming someplace else.
Pray tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, Eurydice, I mean. Her hair? Fall colors or full bloom? Her poise? As proud and supple as the oak?
She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
Alas, I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so, at that.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know. And that did not pan out as I had hoped.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
No, you're not.
Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right.
I'm curious how this will affect the interaction with the Furies, like Electro and Murderer. That'll be interesting.
Meg's in the spotlight.
Leave me alone.
She's just perpetually pissed.
Do what you will with these, my good chef.
1 nectar, 40 gems. We got more nectar. We should give that to somebody.
You are always much too kind, you know, my friend. Now, typically, I would express my gratitude through song. Except, you understand, don't you?
No, just sing.
I understand completely, Orpheus. I think we'll both get through this rough patch in due time. The garden's always open now.
Oh, the garden down to the bottom right. Let's go take a look at that. I didn't even realize that was a door. It's looking a little undeveloped.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
There's also stairs I can't get up, but I guess that's the entrance. In the name of Hades, open these doors. We'll have to do that at some point. Denied, 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 denied. Let's go talk to Skelly.
A prophecy.
Is that at the bottom? The useless trinket. The son of the god of the dead shall someday earn a magnificent tribute after breaking free from the realm in which he was born despite the pact of punishment. Earn the first of Skelly's prizes. Catch 25 fish and report to Poseidon. At least one very rare. I'm assuming that that is not at once, you know. We don't have to specifically hold on to the fish. Win runs with the different pact of punishment upgrades, and then that one is fully like elite enemies, which I hate the idea of, but we'll do it anyways at some point. I think Skelly Prize might be the statue in the bottom, the one that we have to do 8 for, or maybe it's something else that he'll give us. I don't know. Maybe he'll give us a challenge and we have to do a challenge. Like, you have to do the run like this.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly?
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the master for a change. I hear you, pal. Your secret's safe with me.
It better be.
It better be, Skeleman. Look at this palm. Here? After every 6 encounters, gain 1 level. A random boon grows stronger. Yo, that seems incredible. It might be 6 encounters, 5 encounters, 4 encounters when it gets leveled up. So after every 4 fights, you just gain a random pomegranate. That seems lovely. That's a weird sound too. And then the next one, I guess, is going to be the sword. The sword is pretty fun.
You are as multifaceted as anyone I know.
We still don't know what the other aspects are. Your special can dislodge from enemies for 3 seconds after you special attack may do crit. I really like the aspect of Poseidon, actually. I like the idea of casting and then getting the casts back. Man, I did so little casting on the last run. You can kind of focus into the casts if you want. I think that's about it. I think that covers it.
Find day or whenever to get me out of here.
Well, except we're not actually trying to escape this time. Farthest chamber reached 78. All right. Well, I suppose, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching, because I think we're done with everything that we need to do here in the House of Hades, except for just doing another run. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Hades.